Hey, 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 how you doing? My name's Anna Willson. I'm a spiritual coach, psychic medium, and it's a lovely sunny day here in the UK today. I've got my vest out, rocking my arms, feeling good. Hope you're all well. So I just thought I'd jump on to do a very quick video around something that I've been talking about on my social media channels, and has got quite a lot of comments and questions, and people have messaged me asking about a few things as well. And it's all around releasing the outcome and why releasing the outcome is so important when you're trying to manifest something in your life, whatever that might be. So before I get started, if you haven't, real quick, please make sure you like this video and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It just helps the channel to grow so we can reach more people. Let's get right into it, shall we? So why releasing the outcome is so important. So think of it this way, right? If you're trying to create something in your life, you're trying to create a baby, you're trying to create a new job, you're trying to create more money, the love of your life, whatever it is, okay? The most important thing around allowing that manifestation to happen, giving it the space and the room to deliver, is releasing the outcome. And what I mean by that is, I wanted a baby more than anything. It just consumed me day in, day out. I wanted it. But the more I hung on to, I want it, the less it happens. When I actually took back control, and this is a whole process. I mean, I can't explain this in sort of one YouTube video. You need to come into my program for that. But the more I released the outcome and just was sat in that energy of faith and determination that I'm going to be a mum. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I know it's going to happen. So I'm good with that for now. I'm quite happy with that because I'm so determined. It is a non-negotiable. I'm going to do it. So sit with that and let the universe work out how and when it's going to happen. Same with like meeting the love of your life. You can take active steps towards doing that, but you need to sit in that energy of having it before it's arrived. And releasing the outcome is so important to that, because you need to release that need and that want and that urge for that thing, because the more you need and want and urge it, you get in this energy of desperation and frustration. And in terms of energetic vibrations, we're talking that's very low down on the level. We don't want that. We want to be up high. We want to be ready, knowing that this thing's going to come to us. So releasing the outcome of that end thing is always very important as part of that process. Now, there's sort of three key things really that you should be focusing on in order to release that outcome to that thing that you want. So the biggest thing is focus only on what you can control. So for example, if you are looking for the love of your life, it's, yes, I'd love them to be able to, there's a knock on your door now, you go to the door and there they are. Wouldn't that be lovely? That'd be wonderful. But we can't control whether that's going to happen or not. So what we can do is, do you know what? I'm going to get myself in shape. I'm going to lose a little bit of weight so that I feel better about myself. So I can control that. I'm going to do something about it. I can put myself in the right places to meet certain people. I can go somewhere I've never been before. I can go to a class that I may have been interested in. I could get onto an online dating site if that's the way I want to do it. I can control all of those variables. So I'm going to take ownership of that. I'm not going to worry about anything else because that's not my job. The same when I was trying to get pregnant. I was paying the clinic to do IVF. That's their job. I'm not going to focus on anything because that's their clinical bag. That's nothing to do with me. I've got to show up as the best version as I can. Focus only on what you can control. And that is the thing that you need to be thinking about when you're working towards this thing that you want. Focus only on what you can control. And I suppose the second tip is a little spin-off from that, which is about take ownership of the things you can control. So if you think all of these variables, like creating more money, getting a better job, all of these things, whatever it is that you want, there's so much that you can't control that is out of your control, out there in the ether, whether it's down to someone else or to the universe or whatever way you want to see it. Just take ownership, like own it, own that thing, that goal, that challenge that you are setting yourself, that you are showing up for, because there's so much out of your control. Focus only on what you can control and take ownership of the tasks around the things that you know you're going to do. So the losing weight, the, getting yourself in the right frame of mind, maybe taking a class, getting yourself eating the right stuff if you're going into pregnancy treatment, whatever this thing is, take ownership of the tasks that you can control. Those are really sort of the two key things. And the thing that I also find incredibly helpful, which is what I teach my ladies in some of my programs as well, is around find like a meditation, like a cleansing or releasing meditation. Now, literally, you can go into YouTube, you can type into YouTube, releasing meditation. And I've got a couple that I've recorded for the ladies that I work with as well. And it is literally just as simple as just take a deep breath. Center your energy. I want you to close your eyes. I just want you to imagine all of your chakras lining up. I want you to imagine this nice white energy coming in from the top of your mind. And all of the troubles, all of the worries, all of the frustration, all of the fears, everything, I want you to imagine that moving out of your body, like releasing, whether it goes out your feet, whether it goes out your head, however you want to do it. But meditation for me was absolutely key because it allows you to get control back, to put things into perspective, okay, to cleanse your energy, to restart you, revive your energy as well. And I don't know if anyone knows about EFT, so emotional freedom techniques. That is something that I delve into quite a lot within my programs, and I teach my ladies, and they're very specific things that you can do around the things that you might want to manifest in your life. But look that up online as well. So there's like energy points. So tap inside of your hand, tap in here. And you just go through certain statements whilst you're tapping on these energy meridians. And it helps you to release and get rid of a lot of the stuff that you're holding on to and you're worrying about. If you are sat there worrying about something that you can't control, you shouldn't be worrying about it. And it's easier said than done, I get it, but use meditation, use EFT, use getting out in nature to recharge your energy, taking ownership of the tasks that you can actually action and you can do something about, will ease and take your mind off of the things that you can't action and you can't do anything about. There's so much that you can't do. Take ownership and focus on the things that you can do, because that's going to help to set you up and put you into the right energy in order to release that end outcome. Remember, it is not up to you to control the how or the when. It's not up to you. It is up to you to say, right, I want this thing. So I'm going to visualize it. I'm going to sit in the energy of having it before it arrives. I'm going to keep an eye on my mental state, my energy. I'm going to try and break down the resistance that I might have, because resistance is like a huge thing. I'm going to do another video on that. But in order to get it, you can't control how it happens or when it happens. And they're two of the most important things to remember. You're in that energy of waiting for it to arrive, which is really frustrating when it doesn't come right away. But you have to release the outcome. So remember those three things, okay? Focus only on what you can control. Take ownership of the things that you can control to keep your mind clear, focused, actionable, ready. It's like, yeah, I'm taking tangible steps. I get it. I feel like I'm making momentum. And also practice some sort of releasing energy mindset mechanism, whether that's meditation, emotional freedom techniques. Find the thing that works for you. And do it, because you need to release all of this resistance that you might be building up. But remember, you can't control how and you can't control when. You just have to sit there ready for it to arrive at any given moment. That's the most tricky bit. So anyway, my darlings, I hope that's helped. That's just a few little tips about releasing the outcome and why that's so important. Feel free to leave some comments. Make sure you subscribe and watch out for next few videos. Mwah. All the best. Take care.